10 incredible travel places in Norway. With an extensive coastline and breathtaking views, Norway is an incredible European destination. While different people find beauty in different things, in Norway, there's something for everybody. If cities are your places of choice, there's Oslo, Bergen, and Stavanger, among others. Fill your days up by visiting art centers, admiring historical buildings, or going to the opera. You can watch 10 best places in this video, so keep going. Number 1. Oslo. Oslo is the capital city of Norway. Although a major hub, only 20% of Oslo's extensive land has been developed. While the rest of the city hosts parks, open spaces, hills, and forests. Oslo also has amazing architectural marvels, including the medieval castle of Akershus and the Oslo Cathedral. And Oslo hosts one of the very few documented zero-energy buildings in the world. Take time to visit the Hedesi Pilot House and wonder at its innovation. Number 2. Frogner Park. One of the largest public parks in Oslo is Frogner Park, and it is massive, covering roughly 110 acres. Historically, the park is part of Frogner Manor, and as such is one of Norway's major tourist attractions. The manor was converted to an Oslo museum which houses various cultural and historical artifacts. Number 3. Viking Ship Museum. This cultural history museum in Oslo is one of the most captivating of Norway's many attractions and certainly deserves its own mention on our list. The Vikings were seafaring warriors whose legendary exploits continue to fascinate to this day. Some of the Vikings set sail from Norway on their epic voyages, and a trip to Norway would be incomplete without a visit to learn the history of these warriors. At the museum you can find the Tun, Gokstad, and Osberg, which are preserved Viking ships. When their rich owners died, the ships were relieved of their sailing duties, towed to the shore, and used for funeral rituals for those owners. Number 4. Geiranger Fjord. The Geiranger Fjord is classified as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, as well as the filming site of several films with its breathtaking views. The story of the fjords began about 10,000 BC. At the time, glaciers covered Norway. With their retreat, the fjords were born. There are various means you can use to tour the fjord. For cars, the trip begins at Langvatnet following Norwegian County Road 63 to Geiranger. One can access the nearby Dalsniba mountain through a series of steps cut into the mountainside known as Dalsniba Skywalk. Number 5. Rund Island. One of the most beautiful places in Norway, courtesy of its fabulous bird life, is Rund Island. The sea around it held a secret for ages, which adds to the island's allure. Here are the 2 main attractions while on Rund Island. One of the best things to see in Norway is its incredible bird life, not least of which is the population of puffins on Rund Island. Over 80 bird species have been verified nesting on the island's cliffs. A further 230 species have been observed there. Out of all these birds, the most attractive are the thousands of puffins with their brightly colored beaks and webbed feet. Enter text. Number 6. Troms. This northern town is considered Norway's gateway to the Arctic. Within the municipality, you can experience the Arctic conditions, but at a more friendly temperature. Troms is also renowned as a cultural melting pot, with various music and film festivals taking place throughout the year, some of which are the Northern Lights Music Festival, Troms Jazz Festival, and the Troms International Film Festival. Number 7. Hamni. Fishing is one of the most important activities in Norway. This is hardly surprising considering the length of the coastline as well as the seafaring history of Norwegians. Modern fishing for trade is done using trawlers, but traditional fishing also has its place. Hamni is the oldest fishing village and also one of the most charming of Norway's towns. The village nestles in the Lofoten Islands, which is in the Moskins municipality. Number 8. Rain Village. If you are looking for a bit of quietness in a stunningly beautiful environment, then Rain has no parallel. The village lies 9 kilometers to the east of Moskin and is 100 kilometers from the Arctic Circle. You can access the village through the E10 road or use the ferry that sets off from Bodo. To get the best of Rain, head to the village by road and sample the varied landscapes on the way. You should also stop by the roadside cafes to try some of the local food and maybe grab a fish sandwich snack. Number 9. Norwegian Museum of Cultural History. One of the best places to go in Norway to experience its rich past is the Norwegian Museum of Cultural History. Established in 1894 by Hansel, it opened its doors to the public in 1901. Since then, it has had several directors. In 1907, King Oscar II's collection was incorporated into the museum. What makes the museum so interesting is its sheer size. There are 160 buildings on its expansive grounds. At the center of the grounds is a model of an old town. Number 10. Svalbard Islands. This island is located in the Arctic Ocean and about 800 kilometers from the Norway mainland. Because of its proximity to the North Pole, the island is bitterly cold during the winter. However, this does not take away from its beauty. This island is located in the Arctic Ocean and about 800 kilometers from the Norway mainland. Because of its proximity to the North Pole, the island is bitterly cold during the winter. However, this does not take away from its beauty.